Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I appreciate y'all stopping by and viewing my videos, and today I figured I would kind of go into a little bit of what I'm going through right now. So I've been having a hard time. I've been going through a lot of emotional distress, and this has nothing to do with, really anything that I do, but I guess it might, from what I heard. I don't know, I feel like it's a big lie, but me and my wife, or I guess you could consider her my fiance because we never actually legally got married. We just recently separated, and this is a week ago today. And well, it was actually a week ago at 1:06 this morning. Actually, yesterday morning. I'm sorry, guys. And so, things have been rough for a while, and I'm just gonna kind of skip to it. I'm sorry. About 4 months ago, I moved into a house with who I thought was a really good friend, and I thought he was a true friend. He was accepting of me, he understood me, we talked a lot, and he had a really nice property, pretty decent land, and I thought, if he's willing to allow me to come here, then that would be a really nice place for my kids, and it would possibly make my fiance feel a little happier. I know she's been feeling a little down, and I was never able to find out why. She's just, always like, oh, I'm fine. It's nothing's wrong. And, when you know. And I knew something was wrong, but, she refused to talk about anything. And, I'm just gonna let everybody know, my dressing up, she's known about this. We've been together for, I wanna say, going on 8 years. And she's known at least 6.5 of those years. And she's never told me that she's had a problem. She's always been accepting of it. She told me many times in the past that she actually liked it. And, I felt like I was accepted through her. And, come to find out, I'll kind of get to it later, but anyways, a couple months later, after we moved in and we're staying in this spare room that he had, she goes up to New York scratch that. She goes out of state for about 2 months, and I sent her money. I tried talking to her every day. I even told her how I didn't like how the majority of all of our conversations would end up you know, just 5 minutes long in the morning, 5 minutes long at night. You know, as always, can I call you back later? I'm busy right now, taking care of the kids. And I'm like, yeah, fine. But later would always come at like 10 o'clock at night when I'm trying to go to bed and I wake up early. And, you know, I gotta work. I work every day, five days a week, not every day, but Monday through Friday, because I promised my weekends for her. And, you know, come to find out, she has been talking to who I thought was my best friend at the time for weeks on end, you know, like saying messages like, good morning, lovey, how did you sleep, handsome? You know, and she hasn't said things to me like that in years. And I've always explained it to her, and she's like, oh, that's just how I am. You know, what, like, I've always just wanted a type of a compliment, and I would never get one. And so they've been messaging for weeks on end, and she ends up coming back. And on the first night that she's back at the house, I wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:06 in the morning, in bed with my twins. And I'm just like, you know, where's my fiance? So I walk out of the room. She's not in the bathroom. She's not in the living room. She's not outside smoking a cigarette. So I knock on my door and I'm like, hey man, is Bruce there? And he just responds back, why the F in here? Do you even know what effing time it is? And I'm like, come on, man. You know, like, is she in there? And he's like, are you effing serious, dude? Why would she be in? And I'm just like, whatever, man. So I walk back outside, and there's my fiance smoking a cigarette next to her van. And this whole time, she left her phone in the living room, and I grabbed it and I looked at it, and he sends a message and he says, does he know that you were in here? Because I told him that I was sleeping. In the video, I'll go ahead and insert a little screenshot of that photo that I have. I have multiple, I think about 18. And, you know, that's like kind of the situation I'm in, you know, of being the sole provider to my family for the last 8 years. I kind of lost everything. You know, I'm in a hotel, and I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm supposed to get my kids, if not tomorrow or Saturday and Sunday, and I'm supposed to look at an apartment. I'm hoping to get things going this weekend. And I'm just not sure. I have a lot of fears about what's gonna happen. But over all of that, I really just miss my boys. You know, my beautiful twins and my little 9-month-old. You know, they're just... It hurts. I only got to see them for a day. And I got them last week, and I'm gonna get them this weekend. But why should I not be able to see my kids every day? I didn't do anything wrong. And yet, my kids can't see their father every day. I talk to them and we FaceTime, and they'll give me little kisses before they get off the phone. I just can't believe I built so much up just to watch it fall right in front of me to somebody who called me a effing friend. I don't know where I'm gonna be tomorrow. And I need to have somewhere for the kids. But I don't make a lot of money. And a hotel is expensive. And it's just really hard right now. And I'm gonna make it through this. I'm gonna get stronger. I'm supposed to be looking at an apartment. And I really hope I get this, because that's gonna put me one step closer to being closer with my kids. But I just figured that I would let y'all know, a little bit. I talk about my life, and this is just something I'm struggling with right now. Some days are better than others. Today, better than others. All the others. But it is what it is. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I hope y'all have a wonderful day or evening or afternoon or whatever time you're in. And I would really appreciate it, if you like this video, if you could just give a subscribe and a like. It would help me out in so many more ways than you could imagine, because I really need help making it somewhere. And I feel like this might help me out a lot. I don't know how. Maybe it will, financially, emotionally, mentally. But regardless, I hope that you will continue to tune in, and I hope that I can vibe with a lot of you guys or girls, whatever you are. I'm not judging. No judgment, I promise. Everybody's valid. Maybe not everybody. Maybe not everybody. But the majority of y'all valid. And I hope y'all have a good night. Thank you for watching my video, and please like and subscribe.